guys, Lizardlea here for Christmas minis. Dog with antlers? I don't really know what else to call it. I mean, that's what it is. Okay, if it'll focus. Does it focus? Maybe. No. Okay, well, you get the idea. It's a puppy with a ball, a bone, and some antlers. There are other dogs in here, and there are I think there's another one I want to do. I'll have to consult my notes. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. It is only 6:57, but I think it's light enough for me to start, so I need to get some cross stitching in. Alright, yeah, so sorry, you're just gonna be getting a bunch of videos with only me, because sometimes the best time for me to work on this narration is very early in the morning, and David sleeps at that time. Okay, so I am on question 136 for the Never Have I Ever questions. Never have I ever written on a napkin. I mean, obviously, I feel like there's always some point in someone's life where it's like, I need to write something down, and the only thing I have is a napkin. Like if you're at a restaurant or something. These are the people who won't get an invite when you need to organize a prison break. Okay. Yeah, please don't invite me if you're breaking out of prison. I don't want to go to jail for trying to break you out of prison. Because that's exactly what's going to happen. I don't know what having written on a napkin has to do with it. Or wait, is it people that have never written on a napkin? Because like they only know what it's like to write on regular paper. Because I will say writing on napkins is not easy. The crap moves. And the pen doesn't write evenly. Like it's not good. It's not good. 137. Never have I ever met someone I like more than myself. Oh, absolutely. I've met plenty of people that I like more than I like myself. Like, okay. The way I view questions like this, because yes, I have heard questions similar to this. The way that I view it is like, if I were cloned or something, if there was a copy of me, would I rather, would I be inclined to be friends with myself, or would I rather just continue being friends with the friends I already have? And yeah, I'd rather just have the friends I already have. I don't know. I think I could be friends with myself, but I don't think I would like myself as a friend more than I would like Elizabeth as a friend. Which I realize that sounds weird because my name's Elizabeth Holka. I don't know. What were David and I talking about? Dang it, I don't remember what it was. It was like a show or something. Like I want to say Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but it wasn't, because we've already established I am Amy Santiago. But it was along those same lines, where it's like there's a character who is very similar to me, and he was like, oh, is that the kind of character you'd like? Or, oh no, it had to be a male character, because he asked if it was someone I would date, and I was like, no, probably not. Like it's more someone like myself versus like, okay, I'm very happy-go-lucky. I smile very easily. I laugh very easily. I'm happy most of the time. David is very positive, I'll say. Like, I think he is a lot happier than people give him credit for. But he's very sarcastic. He can say, like, not so nice comments that are just absolutely hilarious, and they give me life. And, I mean, I'll do the same. But, like, I feel like we're still quite different personalities, if that makes sense. We have a lot in common. There's a lot we're similar about. But, like, if my sarcastic comments are, like, a 6 out of 10, his are a 10 out of 10, alright? Like, his are just that much better than mine. And so it's like, I'm obviously attracted to people like you. I'm not attracted to people like myself. Like, I've heard so many times people say things, opposites attract. Or they'll say the opposite, where it's like, yeah, you're going to try and date someone who is the most like yourself as possible. And that's how you get couples where, people are like, oh, are you siblings or are you dating? And ha ha ha, And I've never been into someone who's the exact opposite of me, because that just does not sound appealing to me at all. But I also don't want to date myself. Like, I am already too much. I don't need another one of me. So David and I have a lot of things in common, and we have a lot of things that are dissimilar, and I think it works. Especially because, like, we can talk to one another like adults and discuss things that we disagree on. And nobody gets upset or offended. It's nice. So, yes, I have met someone I like more than myself. I'm going to move on to the next question. 138. Never have I ever eaten cotton candy. Oh, I have eaten cotton candy, and I love cotton candy. I don't know if I'll ever have it again, because I'm sure that pure sugar is probably a ton of calories, but, like, the way it just melts on your tongue. The first time I had cotton candy, that stuff blew my mind, you guys. So cool. I love it. I want to say the pink was my favorite, and not the blue, although, like, I would obviously always get blue just because blue's my favorite color. But I don't remember it being my favorite flavor. I don't know, I don't remember. Oh, I think this is just drawing the questions again? What is this? Download and printable list of interesting questions. Yeah, I think these are this best way 1% was making a product. Quote, yeah. So we're going to move along. More best questions to ask. If you were looking for even more interesting questions to build up your conversation skills. Excuse me. Mantelligence has all you could possibly need. Try these. When you want to get out of a conversation rut, try these random questions. Okay. Guess I'll open new things finally. So yeah, it was 138 questions. I got to number 138. My bad. I forgot it was 138. Alright, so I opened up new questions. We'll do 84 best weird questions to ask. Spark fun conversations. Let's see how many of these are the same as before, you guys. I don't know. If it'll load, what the heck? Oh, okay. Well, now it says 9 best weird questions to ask. I don't know what's going on. They're gonna, like, split it up into a bunch of different ones again. 1. Who was the 4th person on your missed calls? Okay, let's see. I feel like this is a really stupid question, but what do I know? Missed. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I don't know that number. Probably spam, and that's why I didn't answer it. So, 2, what shirt are you wearing? I am wearing my Mr. Owl. How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? Let's find out. 1, 2, 3. The world may never know. Shirt. Literally, all it is the Mr. Owl. How many licks does it take? And that was my favorite commercial growing up, you guys. Like, I still love that commercial. I'll pull it up on YouTube every once in a while. Love it. It's funny. And then it makes me think back to, I don't know if Google still has it, but at the very least, Google used to have a I'm feeling lucky button. And if you typed in how many licks does it take, I'm feeling lucky, there was a guy who had done this experiment, like, hundreds of times, where, like, he licked a lollipop, and he counted the exact number of times he licked it to find out how long it took to get to the center. And I don't remember how many it was, but I mean, like, he had done it so many times. I want to say it was like 600 or something. I don't know, it's been a long time, sorry. I could be remembering wrong completely. It could be like 6,000. But I thought it was so interesting, because I was like, I had tried it one time, and I was like, I'm not enjoying my lollipop anymore. This is boring, and so I stopped counting. Because I just wanted to enjoy my lollipop. I didn't want to make it into a test or something, or an experiment that was no longer fun, because I was concentrating too much on counting the licks rather than enjoying the licks. 3. Warm lighting or bright white lighting. It depends on what I'm doing. If I'm cross-stitching, I want bright white lighting. Anything else, I want warm lighting. When it's too bright, like, my eyes are so sensitive, you guys. If David were here, he could tell you. Every once in a while, he'll come into bed and he'll pull out his phone, and I'll just be like, "What the heck are you doing? It's so bright, turn it down!" Like, I can't handle it. But when I'm cross-stitching, I need all of the light possible because I can't see otherwise. Like, for instance, right now, I have the living room light on, the one that's overhead, and I have on my lamp on the first setting, and the first setting turns on the pink light and the red light. So it's very warm in here right now, as far as the lighting goes. 4. What's a saying you say a lot? I say I mean a lot when I start talking, and I recognize it. I know it's annoying. I'm trying to stop. I say a lot, but I don't think that's considered a saying. What's this say? Okay, this could or could not be the same as those tics your teachers have. Okay. That was stupid. My favorite one was my English teacher in high school for freshman and sophomore year. Oh, it was Miss Appleton? Was that her name? What did she always say? Oh, I don't remember. There was something, she would literally say it every other sentence. And there was one day when I counted how many times she said it, just with, like, tick marks on my paper. And it got to, like, 12 within, like, 30 minutes. And I am generally a really nice person, and I really did like Miss Appleton. Like, I remember her name for a reason. But it was just like, really? Really? So after class, I was like, yeah, you guys, within this time period, she said it, 12 times, or however many times. I think I kept doing it throughout the entire class period. And we were all just like, wow, did she really say it that much? And I was like, yes, she does. She does say it that much. I mean, it wasn't anything offensive or anything. It was... Gosh, what was it? I'm so upset that I can't remember. Oh, well. I mean, like, I never made fun of her to her face or anything like that, and I only giggled about it with the people in my class, so... I mean, although I'm sure if she had overheard us, she would have felt bad, so I should feel guilty. My bad. 5. You discover a beautiful island upon which you may build your own society. You make the rules. What is the first rule you put into place? I can build my own society. Well, okay. I make the rules. If you don't like them, get out. And then one of the next ones would be like, if you are sexist, homophobic, or, any of these other things where you're judging others based on things they can't control, you can get off my island, or you can be shot in the head. Sorry, I'm just like, I'm so sick of that. Like, ugh. How can you judge someone for something that you yourself cannot control? I don't get it. It disgusts me, and I think people who think things like that just need to grow up and put themselves in a bubble and never deal with anyone else ever again, because clearly that's all that they can handle. Moving on. 6. You have been given the opportunity to create the half-hour TV show of your own design. What is it called, and what's the premise? You're the producer, the writer, the director. Make it great. I have no idea, you guys. Like, if I'm literally doing all the work, it's just gonna be my YouTube channel videos. I mean, making a TV show, I don't know. I really love Harry Dresden. So if we could make that into a TV show, that would be cool. But I would prefer it to be animated. I have not seen the live action remake or TV show that lasted like 2 seasons or something, and I don't really want to because I've heard that they change a lot. Like my favorite character Susan is not on it, and this is ridiculous to me because she becomes one of the most important characters ever later on. So, but yeah, there are so many shows that I think I wish more cultures were open to animation the way we are with like anime, or some of us are with anime. A lot of people still think it's like childish, but I'm just like, dude, no. Watch Spirited Away, watch Howl's Moving Castle, watch My Neighbor Totoro. Yes, okay, maybe they're for kids, but adults can enjoy them too. Hayao Miyazaki's work is so beautiful. Like, if that can't get you into anime, I don't know if anything can. Like, I mean, I guess if you only want, like, the really adult ones, then I have plenty of recommendations for you, and David and I have talked about plenty of them. But, yeah, I really wish we were more open to doing more animation, because there's so many shows that would be perfect for animation that just I don't think would translate very well with just regular people, if that makes sense. Like, just having an actor. There are characters in Harry Dresden that's just like, how do you make that look as cool with a prop as you do in my mind when I'm reading? And I don't know if it's possible. I don't know. There were some previews for the books where they had actors, and they tried to get people who looked right for the part. And it was really cool, but like the magic scenes that they had really stood out, because you're just like, yep, I can tell that was done in post-production. Like, I can tell that was not happening as the actor's standing there with the staff. Which is fine, it's just a little preview, and I freaking loved them, by the way. Like, they blew my mind. It was awesome. But it would lend itself so well to animation. So yeah, I would totally make an animated TV show based off of Harry Dresden. That would be amazing. Oh! It crashed, and now it's reloading. I was on number 7. I saw the start of it. Beautiful Island. Opportunity to create a TV show. 7. You can flip a switch that will wipe any brand or musical artist off the earth. That's it, you guys. They claim that as a question. It should say, who do you pick? None. There are musical genres that are just not my jam, but I know that other people enjoy them, and I don't think it's fair to wipe them off the map. Like, okay, for instance, one of my favorite bands, no shame, is Nickelback. I love Nickelback. I still listen to a ton of their music, and I don't know if they've come up with something new, but their most recent CD that I have, what was it? It was Silent Majority. Nickelback CD. I bought the CD, Nickelback new CD. I don't know. What is it called? Feed the Machine. There we go. That is amazing. I still listen to a lot of the songs on that disc. And, like, I love them. But they're apparently, like, the most hated band. I wouldn't want someone to wipe them off the map just because they don't like it. Like, if you don't like someone's music, don't listen to it. Don't click on a video that has them in it. If you hear a commercial or an ad with their music in it, mute the TV. mute your computer. Like, I don't like hating on others. I think that's like one of the saddest things you can do, especially in this day and age where it's so easy to just ignore the stuff you don't like. Why you gotta hate? Why you gotta hate? 8. Who would you really like to just punch in the face? Oh, bruh. Trump. Are you kidding me? Ew. Like, he is just... No. Alright? Not all Americans are huge pieces of crap. So, yeah. Moving on. 9. You accidentally ate some radioactive vegetables. Vegetables, yes. They were good. And what's even cooler is that they endow you with the superpower of your choice. What's it gonna be? Okay, if I could choose my superpower, I'd really like either like the ability to turn invisible at will, or the ability to read minds again at will. Although that would have helped me more when I was like in school, but whatever. But interesting thing, I had a dream recently where I was in a world where people had superpowers, and mine was every time I blinked, I would teleport. And it was not intentional. Like, it was just, I couldn't control it. If I blinked my eyes, I would jump around the room. So, like, whatever I'm looking at. So, for instance, if I'm here at my desk and I'm looking at the fridge, if I blinked, I would be directly in front of the fridge. I wouldn't be in the fridge. Like, it never harmed me. I would be right in front of whatever I was looking at. And so, like, no one could ever touch me. Because, like, you can blink so quickly. And I did. So, it was awesome. But, like, if I ever wanted to sit around and have a conversation with people, I kind of just had to close my eyes, which was awkward. But it was pretty cool. Like, you know, literally, the bad guys couldn't touch me. So, yeah, you know, I wouldn't like that because I'd never get any cross-stitching done. But it sounds like it'd be fun, right? Maybe? No? No. Okay. I'm done. And that is the end of Christmas Minis. Dog with Antlers. I totally forgot what I had called it. I got 2 hours and 30 minutes of footage, so that was actually one of the faster ones. Look how cute he is. He's so cute. Alrighty, so it is not even 11 a.m. yet. I think I'm gonna work on another one. So, like, subscribe, share, comment, all that jazz. I'll see you guys in the next video.